Hello, and welcome back to the Lunch Table Podcast. I'm Brett.
I'm Evan.
And I'm William.
What do y'all do for Halloween?
Oh, I haven't really done anything on Halloween in quite a while.
What did you used to do?
I mean, I used to go trick-or-treating like I think a lot of kids used to do. But more myself, I just haven't really done much now that I'm older.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I haven't gone trick-or-treating in a while. How about you, William?
I don't think I've been trick-or-treating in 2 whole years.
2 whole years?
2 whole years.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go all the time. Recently, I was supposed to go last year with some friends, but that didn't work out because I had other plans that I didn't want to go to, but I had to go to. I work at a haunted house during the fall season, and it takes up a lot of time.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we go out there, and my group works for the hayride that they have out there, and it's really fun to get out there and do it. But sometimes, when you want to go trick-or-treating or do something on Halloween with a bunch of friends, it does sort of interfere with that a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, it's very I do a lot of stuff during Halloween because of that.
I remember I was a part of one haunted house, and I thought it was really cool. But I was like, 8, so I don't think I was as cool as I thought it was.
Yeah, Halloween is one of those things where you either love it, you hate it, or you're just kind of like, you don't feel anything towards it at all. It's a weird holiday that seems like for me, it seems like it's a placeholder for Thanksgiving for a period of time. But a lot of retail stores like to go ahead and start decorating for Christmas right about this time.
Yeah, that's one thing that honestly annoys me. Because I'll walk in, I work at a sub shop, and we had to go get cling, just like the clear cling plastic, you know what I'm talking about? And there's a dollar store right next to us, so I went over there and I just got us one of those to hold us over until the truck came. And they already had a bunch of Christmas stuff everywhere, and I was like, yeah, there's not really a need for any of this, but okay.
Yeah, and then they'll have Valentine's stuff up by probably December, more than likely.
More than likely.
Before Christmas, definitely. Yeah. It's that sure does grind my gears, that's for sure.
No way, call back?
Yeah,
Callback episode.
Yo.
Yeah, shout out to, if you remember, episode 3 where we did the grind my gears thing from the Family Guy.
From the Family Guy.
From the Family Guy himself.
The Family Guy himself.
So what's the scariest thing you've dressed up as for Halloween, you feel?
I just kind of walked out of my front door, and I made someone scream.
I mean, I have a Call of Duty ghost mask I wear because it's got the ghost face on it.
Oh.
So I'm very low effort. I just put on a hoodie and I put that on. I have a pair of jeans on. And I just walk around with that. One year, though, I did have like this wooden machete. Like me and my dad actually went to the garage and cut out a outline for it and painted it. And it was really cool. And then I whacked a trailer with it so much that it just broke.
That's
So
sad.
I no longer have it.
Yeah.
That's a shame, really. But I'm not a huge dresser, personally. I know that here at Cleveland High School, the next week, they're going to be having on Friday for Spirit Week, they're going to have everyone dress up in their Halloween costume. I, for one, will not be doing that. I don't know about y'all.
If I'm able to, I will.
Oh, yeah? Well, what would you dress up as, given the chance?
Probably Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction.
It's Pulp
Shocker.
Fiction man over here.
Yeah, shocker, it's Pulp Fiction. Do you have the stuff for it?
No, that's why I said if I can.
Oh, yeah? Are you going to, make a rush to the Walmart or something?
All I need is a wig, baby.
Oh, yeah? You got everything else for it?
I got a suit, I got a tie. What else do I need?
Oh, true. You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's most of the outfits from Pulp Fiction, actually. It's just a suit and tie
Yeah, it's
and a different face. That's pretty much it all.
If you had to dress up for anything for Halloween, what would it be, Evan?
No money restrictions or anything.
No money restrictions.
No money restrictions or anything.
Yeah.
If I could get a full functioning Assassin's Creed, just outfit, specifically the Ezio one. That would be really cool. I'd actually really enjoy that. Um, just because I've always found the contraption really interesting, and I'm sure that it's possible, but it's just very like it's just something that no one's honestly put the time into. And I mean, I've seen ones that work, but they're so much more like just kind of like they put a modern twist on it, and I personally would want one that's how it would work back in the day if it was to work.
True. I've always wanted the pair of hidden blades that they have. I've always thought those were cool, but you can buy a replica of them. But as you can imagine, as most game memorabilia that is quality made is, it has a little bit of a price tag on it.
That's true.
It's a little bit hard to get your hands on that stuff. Like you go to the Think Geek in the Crabtree Valley Mall.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff can get it. That stuff racks up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then they have like a life-size Captain America or whatever standing in the display. It's like, who wants that? But man, yeah, that's a whole
Evidently
different
me.
Yeah,
I'm the one going in there dropping 19 grand on a life-size replica of Captain America.
I feel like that type of merchandise is underrated though.
It'd be really cool to have, but it's just something that, like, why would I have it? You know?
Yeah, that and like the T-shirts and stuff that they have. I mean, if you can find a game that you like and there's like a T-shirt for it at like the Think Geek or GameStop, I mean, that honestly suits. That sounds right up my alley. I was at
Yeah.
GameStop. Their shirts are actually pretty cool.
They're just there's a lot of money into them. That's my only thing with it. It's
Right.
like it'd be really cool to have, but the money into it is just kind of I don't know.
Juice is a lot more worth the squeeze, I guess.
Jesus.
Reeling it back into the Halloween costume thing. I think I've always wanted one of those, like, I don't know, $2,000 Darth Vader costumes. They're like,
Oh yeah.
with like the helmet,
Mhm.
the cape, and all that.
I had a one year I dressed up as Darth Vader. I had the lightsaber that has the separate compartments, and when you flick it open, every single compartment undoes itself.
Right.
It's got the flashlight at the end, so it turns on,
A
and
little
has
bowl.
little sound effects and stuff. It's really cool. And I broke it.
On the Star Wars like lightsaber thing. Have you guys seen like the $900 lightsabers on like
I want
TikTok
it.
and things like that?
I
I've
want
seen
it.
The ones that, like, you just press the button and it just, it's
I
actually
want
real.
it.
Well, they're the ones that you see on TikTok. Like they press the button and it just kind of goes out. That's fake. It's not. It doesn't actually come out. I wish, but it's just a really quick edit. They'll normally have it moving or something like that, and then they'll put on the other part and they'll just do the same movement and just stitch it together.
Right.
But if it would actually work the way that it could, or like, whatever, it would be really neat. But just I don't think we have the technology to make a working lightsaber.
You've never seen that video by the Hacksmith?
have not.
I have not.
He made a real lightsaber that, like, cuts things. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
comes out. He made it out of, like, whatever. It's like, I don't know. He used some kind of chemical. If you have time, I'd recommend
I've
checking out that
seen-
channel.
I've seen someone make a real like plasma lightsaber, and that was sick. But
It was very clunky.
yeah, very clunky.
They had to have the thing strapped on his back.
Mhm.
Like, it was like a Daft Punk in their early years.
Daft Punk in the early years. Took me a second to get what you were saying.
You
but
know what
yeah.
I'm saying, though. You know what I mean. I dressed up as Daft Punk for Halloween.
I like Daft Punk's robot heads and stuff. Like those look really cool. Like-
Yeah, honestly, like they're like, what do you call it? A helmet or a mask?
Helmet.
Yeah, their helmets are really neat. Like I've before I even knew Daft Punk was like a band, I thought it was like a TV show. I wanted just the helmet because I thought it looked cool, and genuinely, that's not changed. I want it even more now.
I think I'd take a Daft Punk helmet.
I'd take the silver one, definitely, because the
like-
other one,
what's his
the other one's kind of a more basic design because it's just the giant visor. It looks like one of the Halo Juggernaut
Are you
Spartans.
thinking? Which one are you thinking? Are you thinking of
The golden one.
the gold one?
Yeah.
I think his name is Guy Manuel.
Yeah, I like, but the silver one, his design for his helmet is actually really creative. I like the really thin visor that goes in front, a little mouthpiece. I think that's
Yeah.
cool. Another cool Halloween costume, if you can. I don't know. Do you guys know the Hacksmith? Wait, you just mentioned that,
He
right?
just mentioned
You
that. He literally just said, so if you can look up the Hacksmith, if you have the time, and Brett's out here just like,
You guys know the Hacksmith.
you know, he might exist, but this guy.
Yeah, the Hacksmith.
The Hacksmith.
Yeah, but he
Continue.
has his realistic Iron Man thing. Did you see that video?
I did.
Actually, I have, yes.
Yeah, that's the one because he has the Iron Man 2. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Iron Man 2 for the audience, but the opening thing is when Tony Stark is, of course, doing rash decisions, and he goes and takes part in a Formula One race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Whiplash guy comes out and slashes his car in two, and he's trying to get his Iron Man briefcase, his funny little red briefcase.
That was after he met Elon Musk.
Yeah, he met Elon Musk. Yeah.
Yeah, that was after Elon Musk. That was at the ending race, wasn't it?
No, that was at the
No.
very
That
beginning.
was at the beginning.
It was
Yeah.
near the beginning.
Yeah.
To be fair, I watched the only time that I watched the first and the second. No, the only time that I watched Iron Man 2 and 3, I watched them back to back, so it all kind of mushed together. I couldn't really tell what was the beginning, what was the end when I was done with it. But I just remembered that it was really fun.
Yeah, but he based his design off of the Iron Man suit that emerges from the briefcase, which I believe is what Mark. That was Mark 2 or 3.
I would say two.
Yeah, I would say 2.
I think it's
Don't
2.
quote
I'm
me on
pretty
that.
sure. Yeah, but it has a really cool.
No, it couldn't have been two because Mark 1 was the one he made after he came out of the cave.
Mark 1 was the one in the cave, Mark 2 was the one that had the circle, and then Mark 3 was the one with the triangle. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. It was,
Hold up.
I'm not sure. Then.
no, he didn't come up with the triangle until Iron Man 2. So it probably was Mark 3 or something like that. But it had a really cool animation effect or CGI effect whenever we were watching the suit like actually attached to him, because it like Iron Man movies tend to do, whenever he suits up, it does a really dramatic shot for the first time he suits up, and it shows like the really intricate,
Oh, right. Mhm.
yeah, and this one was really satisfying to watch. And whenever the helmet comes on, it's actually split into like tiny little pieces. And when the face mask rises over, a bunch of the pieces morph together, and it's a really satisfying thing. So he built the helmet based off of that.
Side note, the briefcase one was nicknamed the football because of the nuclear football, and it was Mark 5.
Okay.
Now we know.
Now we know. But
Now we know.
yeah, so he made one of those with the silver, and this one's silver and red. It's not the gold and red like we classically know. But he made that, and then he made a repulsor that actually fires a laser, and that was really cool. It's actually a pretty strong laser too. I think it like set his pants on fire or something because he accidentally forgot to turn it off. So it was a cool episode though. But I wish that if I had any extent to the money that I had to be able to buy whatever costume I wanted for Halloween, definitely like a cool Iron Man suit that could actually, perform tasks. Like actually suit up, actually be able to light up like the repulsor.
Actually, can I change my answer?
Yeah.
The Iron Spider suit that he was given in, what was it, Infinity War?
Yeah, it was Infinity War.
Yeah, that one.
Spider-Man?
I want that suit. Now I want the Spider-Man. I want either the Spider-Man suit that he gets given in, I think it's Homecoming, or the one that he got in Infinity War. I really like the metallic one that he gets in Infinity War, but I think I'd just be more happy with the just the normal Spider-Man suit he gets in Homecoming, because that one is so cool looking. And I mean, the other one has all the augmentations with all the mechanics, but I feel it'd be so cool to have the Spider-Man suit, the regular one, because like you got an Amazon Alexa in your ear telling you this, that, and the other, and then you can just say, like instant kill, and like everyone in the room's gone, just immediately.
Oh, right.
True, but I bet it pinches though.
Yeah.
That thing is tied on you, man.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of maybe just wear a cup.
Yeah, but then it would be like really noticeable.
On that note,
He was on that note.
we're definitely going to provide a link to the Hacksmith channel in the description of this video.
It's a really cool channel. You should check it out if you're a fan of like DIY creations and watching some of your favorite or iconic movie things that they work on get created in real life, and you can see them use them and everything. It's a really cool channel.
Yeah.
I think we've all had encounters with them in some way.
I've never met the guy.
No, I've never met him, but we know him. We know him well.
Oh, I saw.
Talking about meeting YouTubers, did y'all know I actually met Mr. Beast like a few months ago?
Oh yeah?
He lives around here.
Yeah, it was completely random. Actually, it might have been more like a year or two ago. I don't really remember when he put it out. But do you guys remember the video he filmed at, I think it was NC State, the massive dodgeball game? You guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I do not.
I met Chandler walking around the campus, and then I was like, is there any chance that Jimmy's here and I can meet Jimmy? And he was like, yeah, he's right over here, follow me. And I just followed him, and I met Mr. Beast. I was just like, yo, how you doing?
Did he give you money?
No.
Worthless. Worthless.
He didn't give
Worthless
you money.
encounter.
Worthless encounter.
Gotta have $1,000, man.
I should have been, turn the camera on, I want cash.
Yeah, you should have like been like, I'll rock paper scissors to you for like $1,000.
Yeah. I'm the only one who gets $1,000 though. Just
Yep, you don't.
if I win, I get $1,000. If I lose, well, tough luck. I met you.
Yeah. No, if you lose, you have to make another email account, subscribe to him on that email account.
How much you want to bet?
1,000 times.
And
How much you want to
1,000
bet? There's at
times.
least like 20 people that have like lost rock paper scissors to him, and he's made a joke like that, and they actually did it.
Probably, especially during the whole him advertising PewDiePie's channel era.
Oh, facts.
It's probably like make a new email, subscribe to him.
email.
I mean, that's what T-Series use the automatic sub bot or whatever.
Yeah.
You could just use that. You could just use blackmail or something. It's an effective strategy.
Well, I like how T-Series might be the biggest YouTube channel on YouTube in terms of subscribers, but we all still call it PewDiePie because we know that T-Series has bots. Like, it's more than obvious. Like, you look at their sub count versus their view count, it's not comparative in the slightest.
That's kind of suspicious.
Yeah, so they do have one from one day ago that hit 33 million, but a lot of these are...
I mean, 196 million subscribers. 2 days ago, only 10 million views. That's like the other one from one day ago is 33 million. So if we're taking the average of that, which is just about 25, you're having like 9% like viewer interaction, which is terrible.
Did you say 196 million?
196 million.
Personally, I feel with that many subs, you should definitely have a lot more viewer interaction, especially like with YouTube as a platform. It's kind of like a TikTok or Instagram or things like that, because you can tell when someone has like 75,000 followers, but they're only like 100, maybe 200 views or likes per video. Then you can tell that they either bought them, it's some sort of sub bot, or follower bot, something, and it's just kind of, it's off-putting.
I suppose, yeah.
It's just not something that personally I would want to have as my reputation when it comes to a social media platform, especially when like there was a whole massive thing around my channel, especially with the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing. That was definitely a major thing in the community, but it's kind of sad to see. I think we're going to end it here for the day, unless either of you guys have any comments.
Nothing over here.
Happy Halloween, I suppose.
Yeah, have a happy Halloween. If you want to dress up and go out, definitely tag us on social media at CVHS Scribe on Instagram, and show us what you're dressing up as and what you're doing for Halloween. But yeah, this has been the Lunch Table Podcast. I'm Evan.
I'm Brett.
And I'm William.
And we will see you all in the next one.